Everybody, it is God, I don't freaking know what date it is. It's a Wednesday, I know that. I am headed southeast from my house in Phoenix to storm chase in southeastern Arizona tonight. I'm doing what I like to do on days like this, which is kind of ignore the radar and what's happening, because I can see a ton of storms in front of me, but the real show, or at least what I'm going for, is going to be later based on the models. We had early storms. I mean, it's only 1:52 and there was a severe storm an hour ago. So there were storms that were going off before noon, and one of them went severe. And the problem with today, which isn't really a problem, but the anvils are kind of blowing off to the northwest. And out here in Arizona, when you have anvil shading and ahead of where storms might be steered, it really chokes off heating and instability, and you really want the anvils to blow off in a different direction than the steering flow for the storm. So if your storm is getting pushed northwest and your anvils are blowing off northwest, it kind of kills anything after that. Anvils get blown off to the northeast, storms move to the northwest, then the outflows have all that instability and heat to keep making new storms. So today, the anvils are blowing off to the northwest, so that means no storms are probably going to be moving into Tucson and northwest of Tucson. The models have storms later, like an MCS or a system kind of coming out of Mexico into extreme southeastern Arizona, Douglas to Wilcox area. So my plan is to shoot through these storms here to the other side and kind of keep chasing to the southeast and see what happens. There's the storms, and you can kind of see, you don't really see a lot of nice cumulus towers, you just see a lot of anvils because they're blowing off this way and nothing making it to the to this side of it is really doing much because of the shading. So we're going to hopefully get on the other side of it and see what happens. It's a nice storm going on over there. You can kind of tell the top's poking out. So I don't know what it is, but I hate to look at radar when I'm headed down south or somewhere kind of far away when storms are already ongoing. I don't like to look because it gets me anxious. It makes me want to step on the gas and go really fast if I see some severe storm going and I'm not there. So I'm trying to stick to like my forecast, my plan, and kind of ignore whatever's happening and just get down there. And then once I get down there, then I'm going to see what's happening. So that's the plan right now. Tomorrow looks interesting. So we might get a haboob tomorrow. So I will be trying to shoot a whole video of that as well. So we'll see how it goes. Well, we've got some storms going up across the Chiricahuas, and I might go check with these two. Not super optimistic with today, but there's stuff coming from Mexico that might get here later tonight, so we'll see. But hopefully this stuff is something interesting for a little bit. Well, storm in front of us has got a little bit of a hail core on it, and it's dumping on the mountains up here. My buddy Mike as well is in front of me. So we're gonna go see. I haven't seen any lightning yet, but hopefully we get there and get in some shade. Maybe we'll see some bolts and it'll look pretty. So we'll see. Well, we got on the storm. Saw some CGs. Don't think I got anything yet. Watching this rain. There's Mike and Paige. Like a wall of dust right there, headed away from the playa, which is kind of crazy. Well, trying to find some lightning. There's this storm out there, which actually has some decent looking, it's kind of outflowy structure. Not really structure, but there's some rain falling over here, but not a lot or any real CGs have fallen from that. Even like a couple early on. Some had fallen from this. This is real pretty. So I'm probably gonna move up and find a better place to shoot this. I just wish I could see. I wish there was lightning coming from these, and it's just not a lot. Watching this guy. Saw one CG back in there. Look at all the cameras set up. There's Mike and Paige. There's just cameras after cameras. I got one over there because I hate these bushes. We need a bolt to strike right out of here. That would be wonderful. Just right down there. Be awesome. Anytime now. Anytime. Well, I'm not ready to call it quits yet. We got that stuff that's actually in Mexico, where all that white is, but there's some low cumulus in front of it trying to hopefully build this way. We'll see. I love this part of Arizona headed towards Douglas, south of Sunnyzona, and you see some grain silos and stuff here and farms. And it's like for the most part, you would be like, hey, we're in the plains, except for all these jagged mountains everywhere. So it's kind of an interesting place. I like shooting down here, nice and flat. Hopefully we get lucky with some lightning. Well, today is one of those bust days, although my lightning trigger's going off. And this over Bisbee, and in general on most monsoon days you get a storm like that dropping rain over mountains, you're gonna have lightning strikes, CGs hitting the ground. But not today, not today, or at least not right now. But my camera's aimed there just in case. It's pretty. I probably should be time-lapsing it, but it's not even like really heavy rain, so I'm hoping maybe something will go off here when the sun goes down. Maybe things cool off, and unless the storms are going to die when that happens, I'm hoping that they'll go up. It's real pretty this way. Probably should just shoot this soon. Really nice anvils, and going to be really pretty colors soon, and probably should shoot that. But definitely a lot easier and slower paced than supercell chasing, at least today. Hopefully tomorrow is better. Well, we've got beautiful sunset back there. No lightning. We've got rain falling there. Pink rain. No lightning. Mexico. Here. Lots of bolts in Mexico that I can see but can't get to. That sucks on a day like this. Drove pretty far down here to hopefully have something happen around now, which was what the model showed. And so far, it's kind of a dud. It's pretty, but I would like some lightning and something worth time-lapsing. If that was a little closer, we'd be eating, but it's not. But man, if we would have some bolts in there, something coming out of that, very light rain, beautiful colors, you had a lightning strike out of that, it would just be unbelievable. Cloud tops aren't high enough, very weak. This is the beauty of Arizona. Storms in that direction, sadly not doing much, but look at that. Pretty. Got an orange rain falling here. And look at the light on these mountains. Beautiful light. The camera is actually seeing lightning strikes out there. Snapping a few really far away in Mexico. Frickin' bee flying on my lens. Ah! Get out of here! Look at this. It's really far out there, kind of hard to see, but little rainbow, little shelfy structure on that. It's real pretty. Be nice if it came this way. That's heavenly right there. Time lapsing it. I don't know if I'll use it because there's cars driving by, but that's pretty. Man, if I could get a lightning strike out of that right now, it would make the whole day worth it. So it got dark, and all of a sudden I saw a bolt drop from this rain shaft about 10 minutes ago. Raced back to where I was and captured a bolt or two. and it's getting closer, and hopefully this thing will drop another one shortly here. It's perfect light too. Just there's still some light out here. Rain falling. I mean, perfect. Come on, baby. So close. Do one good flash, and it's trying so hard. Come on. I feel like the top looks good there. There's rain falling. It's just this should normally, on a normal monsoon thunderstorm, this thing would just be dropping them like crazy. So tonight is hard, but it's trying. It could just start going off here shortly. I don't know. So I'm out there now, but we want this guy. That's too far away. God, it keeps flashing like it wants to so bad. Only like 10, 15 miles from the Mexico border. Douglas down there. Gets a little creepy out here at night. I don't want to be out here forever. Would like to get God, hit the ground. Pretty sky back this way. One over there. Come on, not there. I'm not aimed over there. Well, hopefully this stuff will just keep moving closer and we'll have a good night. And it's just taking a little bit of time. That was a bright flash, but it did not hit the ground. We don't care about flashes. We want them to hit the ground. It's just so close to going off here. It's just got to do it. You can hear the low rumbling, although you can probably only hear my car. I hate turning my car off because once I do and I can't start it again in a weird place, that freaks me out. Not that I can't start it. It's a great truck. It never has ever happened, but it happened to me once with an older truck, so I'm paranoid about it. So we drove to southeastern Arizona, and I forgot how far it was because when I turned around to come home, it was 3.5 hours, which I was not ready for. For basically nothing. A couple of shots. The lightning trigger picked up this one, very faint bolt. Not even anything time-lapse really worthy. I don't know, for the most part. I haven't even dumped the wide angle yet. I did get one lightning shot. So this is the one. I saw one flash and then I ran back, drove back, set up. It was real pretty actually. I cropped it. You know, it was a little bit wider, like that. Cropped it in, but nice bolt, nice mountains in the foreground. So here's the kind of edited view of it. And kind of, you know, I guess kind of made it worth it, but not exactly what you hope for when you drive that far. So I'm pretty tired today. But that was kind of a pretty marginal week monsoon chase. Hopefully I'll be able to share some better ones with you.